Sorry about this from yesterday. I guess the audio wasn't turned on when I made the screencast. So here's what you missed out. All right, so if you go to the Chemistry 1 Honors Padlet, you're going to see this link here. Go to the Gas Properties Graphing Lab. Open that up. Okay, so here's what you're going to need to do. Make sure that you're logged in to your Google account, your @nv.ccsd.net account. Then click File, make a copy. We'll just call this P2 for period 2 or P4 gas laws graphing. I don't know, something like that. Click OK. Perfect. Okay, so now we can edit within this. Take a look here at this. And notice how there's 3 tabs down here at the bottom. There's one for temperature pressure, temperature volume, and volume pressure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do the temperature pressure tab, and then when the video is finished I want you to do the temperature volume and volume pressure. Okay, so I've given you instructions here on what to do. It says input your data into the table above. There's the table. Use the data in which your independent variable increases. So what the heck am I talking about? Your data from specifically your VMAPs, the VMAP that we did with the simulation. You're going to put that data into this graph right here. All right, it says, so let's do that right now. So the x-axis is our independent variable, and for temperature pressure, the independent variable was the temperature. So I'm going to put 300 Kelvin into that. Now please note I'm not going to put K or Kelvin or anything else other than numbers into my graph because we're going to graph this out, and the graphing system doesn't like, a unit. Okay, so for me, my VMAP says I went from 300 Kelvin to 450 Kelvin. And let's see, the y-axis is our dependent variable. And in this case, it's pressure. So I was at 300 Kelvin, and it was at 1 atmosphere. And when I increased the temperature, it went up to 1.5 atmospheres. All right, it says change the words x-axis and y-axis to the correct variable. So this was temperature. I'm just going to call it temp. And this one is pressure. All right. And you know what? This is where you can put in the units there. So I'm going to put Kelvin in there. All right. Next part is select the data and the titles for the column. This is what that looks like. Select not only the numbers, but also the title of these columns. Here's the hard part. Click Insert Chart, Chart Types, Scatter, Customization, Trendline, Linear, Insert. Right. Let's start this one at a time. So click Insert, go down to Chart. Take a look. We can move this off to the side so we can see the instructions. Let's see, chart types, we want to go down to scatter. Then we're going to click customization, scroll all the way down to trendline linear. And there it is. Click insert, and we've got a nice looking graph. Go back to your prediction on your handout. So this is what we're going to do next, is you're going to then draw in this, this direct relationship here. On that graph on the handout that you have. In addition, I'd like you to, on the graph, make sure that all of your labels on your axes are correct, and give your graph like a little name on that handout. Ask me questions if you didn't understand, but other than that, that's how you do the mini lab graphing of gas laws activity.